So it's the last minute and it's countdown now. Okay, so Shada says every light starts sharp at 6. Thank you, Shada. Yes. So as it's exactly 6 and here we go. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my beloved educators from around the globe. Our favorite goal, SDG 13, is there today. Welcome to the RiseUp4SDGs conference on SDG 13. It's a fabulous Friday and meet the wonderful panelists of today. Our partners are UNODC, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, SDG Chopal, Smart, Sustain and Next School. Project is initiated by Paramjeet Kaur and facilitated by Bushra and Rita Hsiung. So a little more about the International Collaborative Project. 1014 educators from 55 countries are collaborating. Everybody has filled MS forms and it's all in black and white. 4,351 students globally are contributing to posters, raps, artworks, articles, write-ups, videos, Minecraft projects. 13 editions of newsletters have been published with students' work. 95 panelists from 31 countries participated in 13 conferences held till date, including today's. And my beloved educators, we are growing. Duration of this project is 8 months. Started in January 2021, goes till 2021 August. And we celebrate SDGs Global Day in September 2021. Conference, 60 minutes only. Virtual meetings every second and fourth Friday. And agenda is always SDG goals. The next two goals which are lined up. Friday, 23rd July 2021, we have SDG 14, Life Below Water. And Friday, 13th August 2021, we have SDG 15, Life on Land. And now let me introduce you to the panelists. We have this young moderator, Ms. Ming Winnie Hsiung, Director, Taipei Wanfu Elementary School, Taiwan, English educator, MIE expert, Google certified educator, Wakelet ambassador. Welcome, Winnie. And then we have Ms. Susanna Jilka, Pädagogische, Hochschule, Wien, Austria. Taking some time to pronounce your Spanish there. Maths and science educator since 1995, training mathematics and improving digital skills of primary school teachers at the University College. Author of mathematics and biology school books, Teach SDGs ambassador, MI fellow, MI expert, and Skype master teacher. Welcome, Susanna. We love you. And then we have Mr. Jackson Dukpa, philanthropist, reformer, Thimphu, Bhutan. Civil engineering and master's degree in transportation engineering, social worker, philanthropist, and a reformer. Writer, poet, musician, singer, and a dancer, all in one, sir. Formed Global Village Connections, GVC, in 2019 and the Better World Alliance, BWA. Thank you, Jackson, for joining us. And now we have Ms. Hardeep Kaur Atwal, Kamla Nehru Public School, Punjab, India. And Hardeep is going to take us through the newsletter on SDG 13, MSc IT, MCA, 10 plus years teaching experience, Adobe certified educator, Wakelet community member. Welcome, Hardeep. And then we have Ms. Gunjan Tomar, DPS International, Gurgaon, India. 20 years of teaching experience, activities coordinator, learning support and social emotional learning facilitator, MIE expert and trainer, Microsoft certified educator, CBSE resource person, presented collaborative research paper on resilient and coherent technology solutions in a pandemic situation during International ICT Conference by NCERT. Running a podcast series about skill enhancement and social emotional well-being. Thank you, Gunjan, for joining us today. And then we have this lovely panelist, Alifiya Alamdar, Vidyanchal, the school, Akot, Maharashtra, India. And she has prepared a wonderful virtual art gallery, and she is going to take us for a walk there. Social Studies and English educator, AI Net Connect Associate, National Geographic and Flipgrid Certified Educator, Wakelet Ambassador, MIE Master Trainer, AKS Global Teacher Awardee, Country Captain for World Water Run and World River Run. Welcome, dear Alifiya. And then we have Mrs. Natasha Caramele, Sacred Heart School, France. 20 years teaching experience, worked as a French assistant in 2 schools in England, certified teacher in language, civilization and foreign literature in English and French. Alumni, Sorbonne University, Paris, coordinator, international relations, active user of e-twinning. Welcome, dear Natasha. We're honored to have you. And then her partner, Miss Joyita Saha, Sushila Birla Girls School, Kolkata, India. And they are going to present together their partnership SDG story on SDG 13. Science and mathematics educator, multimedia specialist, certified collaborative educator from University of Leeds. Coordinator, British Council ISA, certified educator of CBSE blending learning, Flipgrid, and Google certified educator, associated with NGOs working for social causes and awarded for exceptional achievement by AFWWA. And then we have Asma Turkhan from a neighborhood country, Pakistan, Senior Program Manager, Islamabad, Pakistan. 33 years old activist and health psychologist, planted more than 3,000 saplings. Apart from promoting SDG 13, has 11 years experience in national and international child women-centered NGOs on promotion of girls' education, elimination of child marriage, child protection, gender-based violence. Organized series of sessions on sexual and reproductive health associated with mental health and emotional well-being with students, women of villages, men and young girls of the town. Thank you, Asma, for joining us. Before I pass it on to the moderator, a wholehearted thanks, gratitude and love to all the audience out there, all the teachers who have been contributing, all the students who have been contributing, all the parents who have been contributing. Remember, we are stronger together when it comes to SDGs. So, moving on to the moderator, we have Ms. Ming Winnie saying, Director, Taipei Wanfu Elementary School, Taiwan. Winnie, please take over. Over to you.
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, educator, young change maker, and all the participants. It's my honor to join the program, and we are on a journey to celebrate together for the SDG. There are 17 SDG goals, so we are so happy we are together to celebrate and witness the SDG goal 13, climate change. Now, it's my honor to invite our honorable guest speaker, keynote speaker, Mrs. Susanna Jilka. She's from Australia. She's a pedagogical expert from Vienna, Austria. So it's our honor to listen to her words. So Mrs. Susanna, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be invited to speak about UN Sustainable Development Goal number 13, which is called climate action, or as it's stated in the mission of the UN nation as take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts by regulating emissions and promoting developments in renewable energy. There is no country in this world that is not experiencing the drastic effects of climate change right now. The decade between 2010 and 2019 was the warmest decade recorded in history, and the greenhouse gas emissions are more than 50% higher than in 1990. With the existing climate models, climate temperatures are expected to rise as much as 3.2 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. And global warming is causing long-lasting changes to our climate system, and it impacts effects on national economies, lives, livelihoods, and especially those in vulnerable conditions. So the Paris Agreement was built upon the UN Nation Framework Convention on Climate Change. With all and wanted all nations to fight together against climate change and to keep the temperature rise this century below 2 degrees Celsius. As you can see, SDG 13 and 7 on clean energy are closely related because the leading sources of the greenhouse gas savings that countries need to focus on in order to realize their commitments under the Paris Agreement are switching fuels to renewable energy. The current targets are 5 of them, and they're covering a wide range of issues surrounding climate action. These 3 targets are called output targets. There you have to see target number 1, because climate change speeded up the frequency of natural disasters, such as wildfires, drought, hurricanes, floods, and affected more than 39 million of people. Improving the living standards is crucial to avoid more death or injuries. Target number 2 will focus on avoid the impacts of climate change by reducing carbon dioxide emissions by about 45% by 2030. And we would love to reach net zero in 2050 to be able to meet the 1.5 degrees Celsius temperature raise. And target number 3, this is the target we are here to talk about. We have to improve education. We have to raise awareness. And the indicators will measure the extent to which global citizenship education and education for sustainable development are mainstreamed in national education policies, curricula, in our teacher education, and in your student assessment. Because education for sustainable development and global citizenship seeks to equip learners with the knowledge of how their choice impact others and our environment. The remaining 2 targets are means of achieving targets. In order to implement the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change and to promote a mechanism to raise financial capacity for planning and management. As you see the key aspects, it's plus 1 degree Celsius right now, but we will keep it. 1.5 will be enough. Plus 20 centimeters sea level rise since 1880. But it said it could rise up to 30 to 122 centimeters when we don't take care. And as the last thing, the last main issue, there are a lot of, next slide please, there will be a lot of efforts by 2050 to keep the global warming down. But remember, there are 18 million jobs which will focus especially on the new forms of energy. And as Ban Ki-moon states here, we're the first generation who is able to stop poverty. But we are the last one. To keep action, we can take steps to avoid the worst impacts on climate change. We're all in this together. We don't have a planet B. You, we, I promote SDG 13 because I believe in the power of doing it together. So let's promote SDG 13 and let's keep the temperature rise down up to 1.5 degrees Celsius. So thank you so much. We will act together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Susanna, it's so wonderful to listen to you. So we definitely will promise to take action and do better for the points you emphasize in your speech. Thank you so much. We will definitely take action to lower temperature, but we need to raise up our passion. Thank you. So now it's my pleasure to begin our panel discussion. So now it's the first time I will invite our first panelist. He is Mr. Jackson Dukpa. He's from Bhutan. He's a reformer in Bhutan. So it's our honor to listen to his story in his country. So Mr. Jackson, the floor is yours. Mr. Jackson? Mr. Jackson? Mr. Jackson?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, welcome. So we are in all here to listen to your story in your country. So over to you, Mr. Jackson.
Okay, so Bhutan is right now the only carbon negative country in the world. So long before, when other countries had not thought anything, Bhutan actually, started. Bhutan started this journey to save the environment, and we have something called the gross national happiness, which has 4 pillars, and one of the pillars is conservation of the environment, and we have put in place very strong environmental policies, and that's why right now we are having a green cover of more than 70%, and Bhutan indeed is doing very well. And as for myself and my organization, Global Village Connection, hello. Carbon negative country in the world. Well, I'm Jackson Dukpa from Bhutan, and I'm the founder of an organization called Global Village Connection, whose primary mission is to create a better world. In order to create a better world, so we have set 6 broad objectives, and one of the 6 broad objectives is to nurture and maintain a healthy Mother Earth. And we have come up with 12 thematic projects, and one of the project is the Green Earth Initiative. And today I would like to talk briefly about what we have done so far, and what we are doing right now, and what we intend to do in the future. So to start with, in the year 2019, on June 2nd, which is the Social Forestry Day of Bhutan, we have managed to carry out trees plantation programs in 11 countries across the world. And in Bhutan, we have managed to mobilize many teams, unlike in other countries, and we have been able to plant about 8,000 trees in just one day, and almost more than 1,300 people participated in this program. And the countries that took participation in these programs are Bhutan, India, UK, USA, Mauritius, Ghana, Lebanon, Nigeria, Thailand, Switzerland, and Bangladesh. And unfortunately, in the year 2000 and 2021, we couldn't undertake any activities because of this global pandemic. But now we are in the process of creating different kinds of advocacies with regard to the 13th Sustainable Development Goal, which is climate action. And we are in the process of building our global team, and we are also in the process of strengthening our team and climate action committees in different countries. So once we have all the structures put in place, we would really like to engage ourselves and encourage others to engage in this Greener Earth Initiative project. And we would like to reach out to global leaders and to rich countries, so that these rich countries can help the poorer countries, because this climate change is something that we need to tackle together, and we can only lose or win together. And in isolation, I think it is not advisable for any country or any person to carry out these activities, because this is a global problem, and we must address it together. And once we have all these teams and the network ready, so we would like to carry out massive greening initiatives in every corners of the world. And we would also like to mobilize funds and the required resources to undertake these activities. And right now, we are doing research in so many countries. We are trying to find out what percentage of the total land cover in every country is exactly the green cover. For example, in Bhutan, we have a green cover of more than 70%. But unfortunately, in many countries in the world, it's said to learn that many countries have forests or green cover which is less than 10% of the total land area. So we are trying to set a very ambitious target to achieve in the next 5 years. We would like to ensure that every country in the world is able to maintain a green cover of at least 30%. Maybe it's difficult, but if we unite and combine our strength, knowledge, and efforts, I think definitely we will be able to achieve our target of maintaining 30% of green cover all over the world. And I would like to call upon all the people of the world to fight this climate change, and we must be now more than willing to take action so that we can create a better world, a green world, and a safe world for everyone, not just for the human beings, but all living species in this earth. Thank you so much.
I believe, Winnie, you need to unmute yourself, please.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. We are so delighted to hear your country, your story, share your story. And it's also even more surprised to hear that you plan in your country, you have a record, you plant 8,000 tree in a day. And also not only share your successful story, and also you are willing to share, invite the global collaboration with us. It's so thankful to have you on the board and on the journey. Thank you so much. Now it's my honor to invite Ms. Hardeep Atwal from Kamla Nehru Public School, Punjabi. She is going to walk through the newsletter for us. So, Ms. Hardeep, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. It is an honor and a pride to present the newsletter of SDG goal number 13, climate action. This project is initiated by Ms. Paramjeet and facilitated by Ms. Rita and Ms. Bushra. These are the targets which are focusing and supporting to take urgent action to the climate change. A very beautiful message given by the Ms. Paramjeet Dhillon on SDG goal number 13. This is the list of the panelists for the today's conference. This newsletter has 8 sections.
Yes. Mr. Hardeep, we cannot hear you.
Hardeep, you're muted, please. Okay, it's a video. We play again. Let's try it out. Voice was recorded, perhaps.
Yes, the video. Can I share the screen again? Isn't voice is perfectly all right now? Here we go, section A, community voice. We received some very beautiful videos from the different schools for this particular section. Design the front cover page. Beautiful entries are sent by the Radiant International School, and one of this page is on the first front page of this newsletter, goal number 13. Around the 30 entries are from them, from the Radiant International School. St. Anand from Chapuria School has sent 3 entries for this. Rotary Public School has sent around the 10 entries for this. Sarla Birla Gyan Jyoti Assam. Beautiful work is done. No place like a home here. SMJ Agam, Malaysia. SK Bhutabalia, Malaysia. Prabhat Kids, Maharashtra. St. Patrick Town, Malaysia. Section C, photo stunt of Plex pictures are sent by the Delhi Public School, Varanasi. Beautiful pictures are there, which shows that I grow more trees. Inderpuram Public School, they have sent beautiful pictures by the little kids. Ya Point School, that is sent pictures. Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara has sent beautiful pictures, which shows that grow more trees. Happy schools are there. Beautiful nest is there. Save the climate. A happy day. Sanba Bali, Malaysia. They send that beautiful pictures on this. Nice work is done. A pledge is taken to save the earth. They will save the earth. SK Chara, Malaysia. Inderpuram Public School. They want to take care of the plants. Save the earth, save the plants. Shesha International Public School and Radiant International School send the photo stunts. Section D, Art Gallery. Balbharti Public School, Dwarika, they have sent a beautiful, awesome pictures. They want to show there is a no-bee planet. Happy Schools has sent a happy pictures and message, boycott the animal projects. Around the 30 entries from them. Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara. They want to stop the global warming. Around the 60 entries from them on this section, where they want to say, take a climate action immediately. Earth is on the trouble. St. Anandram Chapuria School, Ghaziabad, they want to show that, say no to the plastic. Beautiful work is done by them. Sushila Birla Girls School, Kolkata. Sarla Birla Gyan Jyoti, Assam. Inderpuram Public School, they have sent beautiful entries which shows that no hurt. Rotary Public School send around 60 entries for this section. They want to show that flora and fauna is in trouble. We have to wake up and take the action so that Mother Nature is not should cry. Beautiful work is done. Beautiful pictures are sent. Master Player in India. Master Playgroup, UAE, they have sent up. PSGR, Krishnanama Nursery and Primary School, they have sent around the 30 entries for this section. Globe Golden Gate Global School, Moradabad. Radiant International School. They have sent around 10 entries for this. St. Patrick Town, Malaysia. Delhi Public School, Varanasi. They have sent around the 60 entries for this from the school. Beautiful work is there. Kids wants to show that the earth is in bad shape. Ya Point School. Do not let the land cry. Beautiful. Flora and fauna is in trouble. SDGB Public School. Atwal International School have sent us 6 entries for this. SKV Ardash Nagar sent us 6 entries. Shesha International Public School sends 10 entries on this. Beautiful work is done. Worldway International School, Bhopal. Indrapuram School. Wanzem School, Israel. Balbharti Public School, Rohini. And a community house medal from the USA and UK. Section E, Minecraft. Beautiful videos are sent by the school, different schools and different students. So 90 entries are from there. Section F, creative writing. Beautiful poems, paragraphs are written by the students on the SDG Goal 13. Setanandram Chapriya School. VV Devi Public School. Golden Gate Global School, Moradabad. Kamla Nehru Public School. Rotary Public School. Setanandram Chapriya School. DPS Varanasi. DPS Nasik. This is Section G. Let's wrap. Music makes the thoughts clear. So we got 13 entries for this section. Section H. Parents and the grandparents. For this, the nail art, despite the SDG 13, we got 11 entries for this. This is the last page of the newsletter, and this is a selected page from Panelist English Language School. A beautiful work is done, and beautiful tools are also taken. I would just want to tell you that when I will click on the red earth, hot red earth, this is the outcome of that click. It shows that very soon, if we are not going to take the action, this will be the output. Wonderful work is done by the students from the different schools. And thank you so much. It was a great job. For the SDG 14, Life Below the Water, you can send the entries on the given email address. Thank you so much. Have a very wonderful day ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Hardy. Walk through the wonderful newsletter. From the newsletter, we can see the young change maker deliver the action message through variety of creativity work, Minecraft, art, drawing, and photos done, even creative story. And also, we are glad that we involve also the community, grandparents involved this action. It's really everybody on the boat. Thank you so much, Mr. Hardy. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Gunjan Tomar from DPS International School, India. We are willing in all ear to hear your school story. Ms. Gunjan Tomar, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Winnie. A very good evening to all of you. I am Gunjan Tomar and I am here from my school side, DPS International, to present my school's project, Climate Action Project. DPS School was nominated as overall Showcase School winner for Climate Action Project and Project Dharohar, which was an extension of Climate Action Project during Education Exchange E2, organized by Microsoft and Education. Our school got global recognition among 440 projects across 100 countries. This was a school-led services action project where students of grades 3 to 12 actively participated, contributed, and brought change despite being at home on a virtual learning setup. Next slide, please. Our school focused on most pressing needs of the hour, ensuring the planet's health and promoting sustainable practices to achieve this. To meet this end, our students engaged in Climate Action Plan and Project Dharohar. Next slide, please. Over a period of 6 weeks, our students and several teachers joined many classrooms from across the globe to study the various factors that are causing this crisis and came up with the solutions to solve this problem. Project Dharohar was a school-led initiative during Diwali, where our students advocated the idea of reusing and recycling products and skills handed down to them by their parents and grandparents instead of mindlessly buying new things during the festival time. Next slide, please. The 6-week climate action project was done using the Teams platform, and the applications integrated into the Teams platform such as Wakelet, Flipgrid, Padlet, Trello, MS Forms, OneDrive, PowerPoint, Sway, SharePoint, etc. Next slide, please. The climate action project was addressed using design thinking methodology. Students and climate change issues happening around the world to define the specific problem to find out solutions for, brainstorm ideas to find solutions to the problems to. Next slide, please. Using MS applications and responsibilities while using cyberspaces for learning and otherwise. Students could see and talk to one another using Teams platform and shared common concerns about the local climate issues that made connections with the larger global ones. Students experience the positive and constructive use of technology and how it can be used as unifying force during their virtual collaboration sessions. Students thought of innovative and creative solutions and communicated their learnings in a variety of ways, such as creating websites for awareness, making presentations to educate people about the cause, writing petitions, etc. Next slide, please. Through Project Darohar, our students showed their concern about the planet's health yet again by reminding us all that overconsumption only adds up to pollution and increases carbon footprint. By cherishing what we already have, we not only nurture our relationships but also become more conscious global citizens. Students and staff share their initiatives using the medium of Flipgrid. Here is a glimpse into DPSI's CAP project. We are
Thank you, Miss Gunjan. So your school project is so wonderful. Yeah, like you say, together we are brilliant. Thank you for sharing your wonderful school story. Your school share take the action by creativity, activity, and service. Thank you so much. Now, next, I would like to invite Miss Alifiya Alanda from the Vinta School. She's going to walk through the virtual art gallery. We cannot wait to see those wonderful artworks. So, Miss Alifiya, over to you.
Welcome to the Virtual Art Gallery, SDG 13, Climate Action. The first in the queue, we have the Radiant Pictures from Radiant International School, Patna, India. Beautiful artwork presented by Radiant International School, Patna, India. Next, beautiful artwork by Seth Anandram Jaipuria School, Ghaziabad, India. Balbharti Public School, India. The tiny toddlers from Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara, India, spreading the message to save our Mother Nature. Sarvodaya Kanya Vidyalaya, New Delhi, India. Beautiful artwork from Rotary Public School, India. Rotary Public School, India. Vidyanchandra School, Akot and SK St. Patrick, Tawai, Malaysia. Creative work from Funlish English Language School, India. The endangered species, snow leopard. The friendly penguins, the artwork by students. The tiny toddler spreading the message to save the friendly penguins. Next we have the Wisman School presenting their artwork. Wisman School from Israel. DLF Public School, India, presenting their artwork. Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara, India. Beautiful work from Kamla Nehru Public School. Balbharti Public School and Prabhat Kids School, India, presenting their artwork. Happy Faces from Happy School, Daryaganj, New Delhi, India, raising their hands towards climate action. PSGR Krishnamal Primary, Nursery and Primary School, India. The tiny toddlers spreading the message. Vibrant images from Kamla Nehru Public School, India. Funlish English Language School spreading the message of 3 R's. Reduce, reuse and recycle. The tiny toddlers from Master Playgroup UAE. These bright little smiles are going to be the young change makers. Beautiful images from Rotary Public School, India. Creative artwork from Rotary Public School, India to save the friendly penguins. Next we have the beautiful artwork from Delhi Public School, Varanasi, India. We have received enormous response from Delhi Public School, Varanasi, India. Beautiful and creative work by our little change makers. What an artwork! DPS Varanasi, India, spreading the message, raising their hands towards climate action. Next we have the Yenopoya School, Mangalore, India. The children spreading awareness towards climate action. Next, Seth Anandram Jaipuria School, India. Sushila Birla Girls School, India. Sarla Birla Gyan Jyoti, Guwahati, India, presenting a beautiful newsletter cover image. Sri Sheshas International Public School, India. What a beautiful photo stunt. Community House Middle School, USA and Balbharti Public School, India. SKV, Delhi, India. SK St. Patrick, Tawau, Malaysia. A beautiful artwork presented by Happy School, Daryaganj, India. Next we have Happy School, Daryaganj, India. Coming Ahalcon International School, India, presenting their beautiful artwork. These tiny toddlers are going to make a big change. SK Gemera Segmat Johor, Malaysia, sharing their friendly penguins. Next we have
Okay. Oh, hi. The technical issue. So shall we continue the video? Hello? Okay. Shall we play the, sorry? Shall we continue the video? Hello?
Winnie, the team is looking into. Hold on, patience, darling.
Yes. Yeah, Lottie one. Yeah, it's wonderful to see the virtual art gallery.
Johor, Malaysia. We have received enormous response from various schools. Ahalcon International School, India. SD Public School, India, presenting their creative and beautiful artwork. We have also received response from Bucharest, Romania. Indirapuram Public School, India. Beautiful newsletter cover from Indirapuram Public School. Barbati Public School, India. More artwork from Kamla Nehru Public School, India. SMK Agama Miri Sarawak, Malaysia. Thank you for watching. Shout out to emails.
Wow, such wonderful, astonishing artworks from the young change maker. Let's shout out for all the educators who mentor the wonderful young change maker. And also big shout out for our guest, Miss Alifiya, for showing the wonderful art gallery for us. So now I would like to invite Miss Natasha Kamel from Sacred Heart School, France, and Miss Joyota Saha from Sushila Birla Girls School, India. They are going to show us about a wonderful collaboration about climate change, climate action. Miss Natasha and Miss Joyota, the floor is yours. Over to you.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everyone. Collaboration is a journey wherein we work as a team with a common vision. The students of Sushila Birla Girls School, Kolkata, were involved in various collaborative projects through digital platforms and exchange visits with our partner school in France, Collège Sacré-Cœur or Sacred Heart School, to help in the holistic development and prepare them as successful global citizens. The collaborative project, We Are the Superheroes of the Environment, in consonance with SDG 13 climate action between the students of both the schools, made them empathetic with one of the most significant pressing 21st century global issues, that is pollution, emphasizing on our responsibility to reduce our carbon footprint and protect the environment. My partner, Mrs. Caramel, and I would be speaking about the project, which was divided into 3 stages. Mrs. Caramel?
Yes, so good evening, everybody. The first part of our project was an ice-breaking activity so that the pupils could get to know each other. We used the Padlet app. The first objectives were to post a photo of 5 to 7 objects representing their passions and to communicate. The partners had to guess the passions of their partners. It was also an opportunity to share about their cultural differences. The second step of our project tackled our carbon footprint at school, at home, and outside. The French and Indian partners had to work in groups, and each of them thought of actions they could do as citizens to save the planet.
The Indian students created 16 posters, as you can see, on ways to reduce the wastage of resources by reduce, reuse, recycle, and responsible consumption, and resorting to a healthy lifestyle and sustainable lifestyle. Since the physical school in India is closed due to the pandemic situation, students use Google Jamboard to make this. They used a Padlet app in order to share their opinion and exchange views with the partners on ways to reduce greenhouse gas emission and reduce their carbon footprint. The activity helped create awareness and reduce carbon footprint for the students of different countries and cultures who are working with the same goal of saving the environment in their own little way. Then we came to the third stage of the activity, which Mrs. Caramel would be speaking on.
Yes, so the third step was a joint creation of comics using the Canva app. The titles we wanted to use was the project, We Are the Superheroes of the Environment, and the superheroes had to meet and show the different actions they wanted to do to save the planet. So now that's Sarah's turn.
Yes, a total of 14 booklets were created by the students in collaboration. We had paired two students from each country, two from France and two from India, to work collaboratively on the project. And each of the 12-page trilingual booklet was created. The first cover page was designed collaboratively by students of France and India. The following 4 pages by the French students, 2 in English, 1 in their mother tongue French, and with its English translation. In the similar manner, the following 4 pages were designed by the Indian students, 2 in English, 1 in their mother tongue Hindi, and followed by the English translation. The last page was jointly created by the students of both nations, wherein the superheroes of both nations meet and pledge to continue with their joint mission. The students made it a point to give due recognition to the source of the inspiration to the page the bibliography. The trilingual booklet on climate action helped our students enhance the creative instinct, artistic ability, and collaborative skills as they overcame the barrier of language to reach the common goal of saving the environment. This was followed by an interactive session over the Zoom, which was organized for the students in order to exchange their experience. Ma'am, you can go to the next slide, please. Experience on the project, develop further understanding and mutual respect for each other's culture. They pledged to continue fighting for the cause of saving the environment and advocate sustainability. Mrs. Caramel.
Yes, and so the last part, we wanted to finish the online session with sharing what our pupils could do, such as playing the guitar, or as you can see on the screen, traditional Indian dances, and so playing the guitar here and then playing the drums. So that was a nice session to share about our cultures and how pupils viewed the project. And this really highlights how we collaborate, and our partnership has to continue.
The project was aimed at making our students aware of their power as global citizens, which they can leave an impact on the restoration of our home, our only home, the Mother Earth, the planet Earth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Natasha and Miss Joyota. We are so delighted to see the superhero in your school. This is such a wonderful collaboration across the border, across the language. We definitely want to learn the superpower from your project. Please show us your superpower. We can't wait to be the superhero of the climate change. Thank you so much, Miss Natasha and Miss Joyota. Now, it's my honor to invite our next speaker, Ms. Asama Tukan from Pakistan. Ms. Asama, please share your school story from Pakistan. The floor is
First
yours.
of all, I'm thankful to respected Paramjeet, who invited me to that great event to share my work on SDG 13. I'm sharing my work I'm doing at grassroots level and what as an individual I am giving back to my community and to my country. Growing in Chalistan, where temperature remains too hot throughout the year, since childhood it motivated me to plant as many trees as I could. That's the reason after having my first job, I spent almost 40% of my first salary on plantation, which continues till date. From last 11 years as an advocate of SDG 5 and 13, I have taken a lot of many initiatives under my social contribution theme. The prominent in all are plantation drive and series of session and workshops on mental health and emotional well-being. The area I live in, these surroundings areas were affected badly by flood of 2010, 12, and 14. Therefore, in my sessions with students and the community leaders, I talked about environmental issues, disaster risk reduction, impact of disaster on mental health and emotional well-being, and water conservation, clean drinking waters. In that pictures, you can see that I'm planting now fruit trees in Violence Against Women Center and Palyakatur Press Club, where I have almost donated 1,000 trees from last 2 years. This is the picture of this World Environment Day on 5th June. I celebrated this in capital Islamabad, where I donated 900 trees to different government and private institutions, which includes Islamabad National Press Club, Government IMGC Degree College for Girls and Government College for Boys, Islamabad. I also organize an awareness walk to protect biodiversity at Margla Hill, Islamabad. In that pictures, I am busy with student and staff of Tata Vocational Training Institute, where it is worth mentioning I have donated them 1,500 trays from last 3 years. I have organized a series of poster and debate competition to that flood affected areas to raise awareness among young generation and students on the impact of cutting trees and its relationship with flooding. You can see a few students holding poster after receiving their awards. Few students are drawing posters. Few students are holding trees in their plants in their hands. Here you can see a picture of before and after of a government model girls primary school, where I have donated 300 plants of fruits and non-fruit fruits, and from 2018 till date. These are the before and after pictures. Here is another picture of government girls model school Lakapu, where I have provided 200 beautification plants. You can see before and after pics. In that pictures, I am in conversation with the community and student of religious institute in flood affected areas of province Punjab and Sindh, where we talk about what our religion Islam says about tree plantation. In that slide number 11 and 12, you can see in conversation with flood affected communities of Muzaffargarh, DG Khan, Rajalpur and Multan districts, where I used to talk about disaster risk reduction and impact of flooding on mental health and emotional well-being, and how to conserve water. In that slide 13, you can see me with participants of Society Scouts Open Group for Special Persons. These were the scouts and special persons from those specific areas that your project continues till 2 years. where I volunteered my time, and we talked about a lot of many issues which include specifically global warming, renewable energy, and flooding, and its relationship with cutting and planting trees, and how they can play their role as in scouts and special persons. In that slides, you can see few of my accolades and awards and certificates from national and international organization where I received um, appreciation letter from April to this July. Bismillahirrahman.
Thank you, Winnie, for being such a wonderful moderator. And now I invite Bushra to talk about the tweet meet. Over to Bushra, please.
My heart, and particularly this SDG 13, whom we are working for since long as well. I know you as well. And I, as an educator, always feel that there can't be another lost generation without a focus on SDGs. And the incredible work that we have witnessed today is, really remarkable in terms of presentation, etc. So it was really amazing, mind-blowing rather, and good comments are very short, with very short of words. Back to this, that after this such amazing presentations, we really want you all to join us on Sunday, 11th July, around 8 to 9 Pakistan time, 8:30 to 9:30 Indian time. And don't forget to please come and join us with your further sharing around SDG 13. And we'll all from the team Rise Up for SDGs look forward to welcome you over there, a 1 hour of another extremely amazing collective learning on the Tweet Meet chat. So looking forward with Paramjeet ma'am, Rita, Charu, everyone, and stay tuned. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Bushra. So it's 7:01.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much. I believe we couldn't manage 1 minute today, but it's okay. It's all right. Technology has its own ways. Yeah. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our official session is over. We are open to your suggestions. We are open to your queries, and we are open to informal talk, chit chat, and whatever you say. We are there to listen. I'm all ears here. Please go ahead. Whosoever wants to say something, share your experience, or give a suggestion, or be a very positive critique, please go ahead. And thank you, panelists. You all are wonderful. The 2-day sessions, and we could actually make it today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Winnie, for being such a wonderful moderator. And thank you, Jackson, all the panelists for that reason. God bless you all. We are stronger together. We know that, and I'm sure. Next week goals, we need the moderators, we need the speakers, and the form has been circulated, MS form. So please volunteer if you are willing to share your school story, your institution's story, or your individual's story. So please go ahead and share. And one of these days, maybe before the next SDG 14, I would request everyone, all the panelists who have been there all the while, and all the educators who are contributing to the students' work, how do we celebrate the Global Day? The 10-day celebrations is important. How many of you would like to be managing sessions? How can we collaborate? Partnership for goals, how do we do that? Who has the brightest idea? Who can think out of the box? Who can be a wonderful change agents when it comes to partnership? How can we collaborate? We need that suggestion. We need that planning, which we have to go for. And it's always together. It's partnering for the goals. Yes, any suggestions anybody has, so please go ahead. If you want to share your experience of participation, please share, please go ahead. That's so nice, Nirmala, to write down your message. I look forward to your great support for the final session. Bushra ji, aap kuch कहना चाहेंगे तो कहिए, please speak. Bushra, Rita, please speak. उषा जी भी
Fine.
है, उषा जी भी बोले। हाँ जी पुष्रा जी आप बोले पहले।
जी ma'am, again, the routine sessions, they are really amazing us with every passing episode. And I was just thinking the other day that how that there has to be something different on the mega event. And maybe like today's one of the school stories, they use the whole of it through technology. And of course, we'll be using technology to make it as colorful, eye-catching, and interactive as always. And for that, of course, these the key tools that are already a part of our whole series, like Wakelet or this Flipgrid, we can make the use of that those forums as well. And of course, we can have some maybe some panelist question answer sessions of all the moderators, of all the panelists, those who are involved, or we can have some best story out of everything. We can have some judges to gauge those. So so many ideas they are there, but of course they have to be in line with all the practices that we all are comfortable with. So let's see. Still, 13 episodes they are already done, and very short time is left. So I'm always around, and I'll definitely be thinking. And maybe Rita ma'am can put in more in this. What else we can do?
Yes,
What I wanted to add,
ma'am, if you
yes,
are there, please go ahead and speak.
yeah, I just wanted to add, I see the last 13 conferences and the 4 which are still in offering. All
Yeah,
these 17 have been a great awareness drive.
yeah,
The entire audience who have been with us, of course, the panelists and all, they're definitely at the very high level of awareness right now. Second
yeah,
stage is the practice stage. And all those panelists and all those success stories and all those best practices, if you want to call it, in SDG, all that what was showcased also became a motivation point. So I take these seminars, whatever we had in last 14 and 13 and four more, I see it as a very good drive for awareness and very good drive for the motivation. Now comes the people who are aware. How do they come into the action station position? Means what action? So what I was thinking is it could be the 17th seminar itself, not be in this format, 17th seminar or be in this format, or 17th seminar be the only the stories of the partnerships that have happened. And then it finally probably finishes with actual some action. Of course, we'll have to see the COVID situation, how our children can take part in those action projects that we actually think of, keeping COVID in mind, keeping realities of the country that children or teachers are in. Accordingly, if we can think of certain action points, of course, there is time for it, but yet not much time for it if we have to. So we can actually deliberate further on this, and definitely it should be something very, very nice and different than what happened in 17 seminars.
We'll have to actually deliberate. I see Vinita Jha, she's raised her hand. Yes, Vinita, please go ahead and speak.
It's me, Winnie.
It's Banita Jha.
Oh, okay.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Yes,
Good evening.
dear.
Good evening, everyone. This is Banita Jha from IPS Bhopal. I'm HOD Humanities and Social Science here. And I have a lot of interest in the work related with the SDGs. And today I attended this conference and I became very impressed the way everyone presented the work done by you people in your institution and everywhere. We are also doing a lot of things at our school, like 1st to 7th July is celebrated as one Mahotsav in India. So we participated in plantation work and motivated our students. Even the toddler one also planted so many trees in their vicinity, even in their gardens. And I will like to be a part of these conferences. If you people will allow me, I'll be glad. I'll be really grateful to you people. Thank you.
So you're welcome. The form has been circulated. You need to fill it up, and everybody talks about their work. And then we actually go to the Facebook profile also. We check. I'm sure people post their work, and it's not a year's work. They do it for many years. keep all those factors in mind. It's so difficult, but yes, um, it becomes difficult. But yes, we'd like to have it from the globe, all around from the globe, and then it works. And I'm sure you'll get a chance because you say you all have done a great job. So thank you so much, and
Thank you,
we'd
ma'am.
love to have you. Please fill up
Thank
the
you.
form.
Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right, it
Thanks,
has
ma'am.
been circulated number of times. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Asma is the next one. Asma, would you like to say something, please? Your hand I can see.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. First of all, I would pay my gratitude to your patience and your time you have given. I was in travel and it was been half a week. Firstly, I said, oh no, I'm not going to attend that even because I was in travel and in Karachi. But later on, seeing your professionalism and your worries to make that conference smooth. I was really truly moved by your patience and your professionalism. That makes me, motivate to must participate in that event. So I'm thankful to everyone, especially to you and to your technical team who made that day wonderful. This is what I just want to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Winnie. It's your turn now.
Yes,
The
thank you.
moderator.
Yeah, thank you today for giving me the great opportunity to join together. Thank you so much. And also apologize, but maybe I pronounced some of your name wrong because I think the first challenge is that is reading your name because I think it's a different system from what I learned from English. But thank you so much and accept my apology. And also, right now I'm trying to propose a crazy idea because just Bushwa and Paramjeet just mentioned about the celebration. So I have a crazy idea. I just learned recently I joined a Wackly community. They provide like a 24 hours like a session. So I just suggest that if we can do the celebration, because the purpose is just promote a awareness event like a social media. So maybe we can have a Rise for SDG 24 hours. And then
Wow.
we can invite, every minute, every hour, we can invite all the schools share their story. So we will have like a Rise for SDG, maybe not a week. If you want, we can have a Rise SDG for a week. I think Alifiya you are also, and Madam Nimara, Bushwa, you are also in the Wackly
Yes.
Community Week, right? I think it's such amazing and wonderful experience involved everyone, for no matter they are in the journey already or they are new to the journey. So I think there's a Rise for SDG Week, 24 hours. Wow, that's just crazy idea.
No,
Thank
no,
you
thank
so
you so
much.
much. It's a lovely idea, Winnie. But for these 1 hour sessions, we spend a week. Totally. So for this 24-hour session, I think the next 3 months have to be totally dedicated for that. We'll try to do whatever we can, but the idea is
Yeah.
never crazy. All ideas are good ideas. Who knows, it might work for all of us. I have
Yes.
Alifiya. Yes, Alifiya, you've raised your hand, please. Next in line.
First of all, ma'am, I would like to thank you and the entire team for supporting me and for believing in me. Yes, I can do that. Thank you, Bushra ma'am, for guiding me for this project, how to do this, because this was something I was a newbie for this. I just wanted to try what exactly this virtual gallery look like and what are the efforts people take. I wanted to experience that, and I believe, yes, everyone should give it a try. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. And yes, ma'am, surely from my side, I agree with Winnie, ma'am. Not for 24 hours, but at least we can have small sessions in every hour. Small sessions in every hour.
We could have 24 days,
Thank you
1 hour
so much,
each.
everyone.
We can have celebration for 24
Yes,
days and
ma'am.
1 hour each. Maybe we can engage.
Right,
Yes.
right.
So
That's another way of
Alibaya
looking
and
at
I will
Winnie's
be
session.
volunteer.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go about. We still have to think. Lots of deliberations are required, no commitment here. Jackson, what would you like to say? How do we proceed further with you? You were so good.
yeah, I'm so happy to, like participate in today's program and know more about people, what they are doing. And I think the intent of organizing this event today and to know that what people think things they're doing. It's great hope for the people of the world. And the good news is that the people are actually, rising their consciousness about this art and so many other things. And this is something good. Unfortunately, we still to, organize ourselves and create something very, very big force, so that we are actually capable of commanding the initiatives that we are, so that we can bring this global transformation. And yeah, it's already so many people are rising up. The initiative that has been, taken today, I think it's so wonderful, and I'm so happy part of it. And I am on a mission to create a better world, and I have set a very ambitious of creating a network of 100 by end of the year. So yeah, I think we should be able to create a network and with so many conscious people like you all. And we are here not to, promote our individual organization or our work, okay? We are here to actually save the planet, save the world, and give hope to millions and millions of people. Which, like now there seems to be no, because of so many issues that's going on around this world, and we have to unite ourselves. That is what's lacking, okay? So we have the intention, but we have to stand together and create that massive force, okay? So yeah, I have come up with this format called Better World Alliance. The individual or organizations can join to help each other, and we can also join similar, like collaborative platforms. And yeah, as I said, we need to come together, okay, to create that impact. And I think, our idea is not to criticize, yeah, engage in some kind of activism, but we are here to provide solutions. And as we stand together, we are always stronger, and we will create that, global impact. So thank you so much for having me here, and I'm always there to support anybody with whatever I can in my means. Yeah, I'm always there to support anybody who's doing something good for the world. Thank you so much.
Jackson, do you know we have Usha ji, and she's a very senior member of our group, and she's a regular for all our conferences, and she motivates us a lot. And she was saying, why can't you have somebody from Bhutan? So Usha ji, aap dekh lijiye, Bhutan se we have Jackson this time.
Good.
So you're muted, I believe. Usha ji, aap muted hai. You're muted, please.
अब ठीक हो क्या?
हाँ, अब ठीक है. So you can say hello to Jackson, please.
So happy to see the land of happiness being represented. You can't imagine. I've been nagging Mrs. Paramjeet, why can't we have Bhutan? Why can't we have Bhutan? And here you are. And the school will be following. We are waiting for a school from Bhutan. If one beautiful place can spread so much happiness, I'm sitting here, I'm so happy. You can imagine how much happiness you're spreading all over. The world will only gain and gain and gain. You will be a star, Bhutan, because happiness is what we are all looking for, whether it is prayer, education, friends, food, wherever we look, we are looking for happiness, either mental happiness or physical happiness, but we need our happiness. Our happiness the children are now giving us. What we had lost, the children are giving us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Paramjeet. You really brought everything together in a platform. It is amazing. Not amazing, it's beyond amazing. And we talk of village education, we have to develop our village. Ask Mrs. Paramjeet Kaur. 60 villages collected together to make a school. I can't imagine. Can you visualize? 60 little villages. I belong to a village. I know my cousin used to walk 10 miles up and down for a village. I didn't study there. But village is getting to a village, getting electricity there, getting education there, getting communication there, next to impossible. And here is this lady who got 60 villages together who didn't have a problem in this time when we all went on virtual. Because they were suddenly trained, they were suddenly aware, using the telephone, walking a mile, the teachers would go, get them connected, parents connected, family connected. So village, it's not village, it's the willpower. It's the person behind who wants to bring all together. And here we are all together. Ma'am, I can't understand how we got those villages together. It makes me wonder, and I do wish you could correct all the villages in all over and bring them up like this. It'd be so nice, so nice. Lovely evening, lovely day. So one of the evenings I look forward to. I think the day is finishes. I'm looking forward to the next one. It's a change. Thank you.
It's God's grace. It's God who wants us to work, and we work as per His directions and His wishes, and things happen. So that's it. We thank you so much for all those kind words. Thank you very, very much. We have Gunjan also. She's raised her hand. Yes, Gunjan, please go ahead.
Brilliant work, Paramjeet ma'am. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to be here, and so much of hard work which is being put up just to put this together, and it's amazing the kind of work you people are doing. I was just thinking that since you people have been working on from all the SDGs, culmination could be all the SDGs activities related to all the SDGs woven into a story. So it's like celebrating each and every SDG and make even small things matter. We don't have to be very big in our ideas. Small actions from our sides can also make a huge difference if we consciously go for it. And as and where you feel the need of MIE community or other community, we all are there, ma'am. That was my only thing, and it was a wonderful show, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Gunjan, we need everybody. Everybody for SDGs.
We all are
SDGs is never competition.
You just have to say it and everybody is there with you. You don't have to even, ask. So you just have to tell us. That's it.
Okay, let's see how we all get together. So I'm just waiting for God to, throw some idea, some bright idea, and we work on it and become a great story. So let's see, I'm sure so much He has guided us, so much He has helped us and facilitated this journey. It's a sustained journey. I'm sure that the coming days, every coming day would be better than every day which is over. So with that faith in Lord Almighty, I'm sure things are going to be very, very good. Sugandha was there. Yes, Sugandha, please go ahead and speak. You raised your hand, Sugandha.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Ma'am, thank you so much for this wonderful evening. And I'm really touched and I just want to thank our member, Mr. Jackson from Bhutan, because I got an idea from his speech only, that Green Planet Initiative. Ma'am, for that particular celebration day, like we are many teacher educators, and like I am involved from nursery to class 12. I've got more than 3,000 children in my school. So we can have, like as an educator, I'll circulate a notice that we are going to plant, they can plant a small sapling or a tree in the garden anywhere, and we'll make a mass drive, Rise Up for SDG Green Planet Initiative. And I think that will create a history, ma'am, because there are so many members and we will be able to contribute. Let me thank you, ma'am, because of you only, I was just knowing SDGs full form and nothing else. When I joined this, I started exploring and started learning with my children. Then I started, giving them some small activities, and then started compiling, making them learn. And when I learned something new here, I try to apply in my classrooms. and then we've started gathering, you know, so that magic I can see. So we all have that potential, and this I only got from you, from the members, these bright faces. So I know I'm grateful to this, to be the part of this wonderful community. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunanda. Yes, we can always go for this wonderful idea. Every child can plant a sapling in a pot or in the ground, in the school, in the house, outside on the street. We can work on this. This would be one point of our celebrations for sure. This is a green go here. I'm sure Jackson would be involved with us maybe. And yes, Sunanda, that's so nice of you to tell us.
I'll definitely do it. I have planned it and I'm going to do it.
We are there with you in your planning. All of us will do it. I'm sure we just have to chalk it out. See, for one goal, it takes 2-3 days for writing those activities, and then for the year celebrations, even so many heads are around, I'm sure we can do a great job.
They'll have to send a small note, and then they'll have to just circulate it in their class groups, because we all have our WhatsApp groups, and then children can send their images, their stories, and we can compile it now. And then for our celebrations, we can just upload on Facebook, nothing else. That could be done from educator's side.
Yes, that's a great idea. Yes, Bushraji.
Yes, ma'am. Just a very motivating thing to share, particularly with Alifiya, because she took my name. Alifiya, it was nothing new, because I always believe in rising by lifting others. And as I still remember, Paramjeet ma'am was landing in America, and she was motivating and supporting me for my very first Skype session. And she connected me with her colleagues in India and from America. She was on the call, and it was such an amazing thing, like a person like her who is traveling, but still she wants that I should be empowered to this extent. So we always rise by lifting others, and see, we all are sitting on the same seat, and collaboration always brings success.
It was 2017.
Ma'am, why are you saying again and again that it takes long effort? I still remember you have run 36 long hours mystery Skype session. So if 36 can be done, why can't 24 hours be possible? So it will be possible. And you know, like Jackson and other ma'am, she has just said, there is going to be a conference that is COP26. And of course, this is backed by United Nations as well. So we can always link our final version of celebrating our Rise Up for SDGs with that. And yes, we can make a repository for that. And we all have to be on toes till that time. And please, just buzz us all the time. And we are always around. We are always around.
Yes, Joyita. And please go ahead. And where's your partner? Where is Natasha? She's there? She's left?
Yeah, she's there.
She's here.
Okay. So, all right. Now, you please, your experience and everything. You know, the other day, yesterday, I was so worked up. I really have lots of pressure. Everything should go well. So, but anyway, God's great and things happen, then it's all right.
Ma'am, thank you so much. Firstly, ma'am, thank you so much that we got this opportunity of showcasing our project. I mean, because it is close to our heart, ma'am. It's climate action, and we are different. I mean, people. I mean, it shows that we are from a smaller community of the people of the earth, rather than from any country, wherein we are collaborating on with the same goal. So it was wonderful that we got this opportunity, ma'am, and definitely, ma'am, for any for, as you are saying, the final for SDG 17, we would love to contribute in whichever way we can, ma'am, and definitely would love to, ma'am.
All of you have to do it, only all of you. And Natasha, now your students' contribution.
Yes, I feel really honored. It's the first time for me to participate in such an event. So thank you very much. And I hope I'll be able to continue in this mission and share our projects all together. So thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, and everybody.
Natasha, start contributing your students' work every time. Joyita, you please share the activities of the goal so that for the next two goals, at least some activities from France can come in. And I'm sure the children are going to enjoy the pretty interesting activities.
Definitely, ma'am. Sure.
And Natasha, I've been to Paris, I just love River Seine and the evening tour in the boat over there. I was so fascinated. And one such dream is to go back again once more.
Wow.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
That's also my dream. My
I've
sister
been
is.
once, but I'm not satisfied. I want to go again. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. You know how
Yeah.
it happens. You
My
always want to
sister.
go
My
again.
sister is in Paris right now.
Oh, that's so great. So
Yeah.
you are sure to go then. I have to go as a tourist again.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed that this pandemic gets over.
Yeah, it
and
would. One fine
it
day.
one fine day, absolutely.
One fine day, fingers crossed. Everything is going to be well.
Absolutely.
Chalo, it's a long time. Do you think we need to half an hour more nearly? Do we need to say bye bye? And thank you
Yes.
so much.
I think the team worked so hard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you, Winnie ma'am. It was wonderful. It was really
Thank you, everyone.
great interacting with you and everyone. I would say Charu ma'am and all the teachers. I mean, it was great. And thank you for being so supportive and to bear with us. I mean, like yesterday, we sat through again for the practice. I can imagine as teachers, you'll be having so much of work. In spite of that, taking out this extra time every day, it is so difficult for everybody. Thank you so much once again.
I'm very thankful to Charu. She's the vice principal of the school and she does so
Yes,
much
ma'am.
of work when it comes to RiseUp4SDGs, the certificates, everything which is there.
Yeah.
She is up out the entire night to make sure that things are sent in time. And you've seen her responding so fast, much faster than I really cannot match up her pace. She's a young, energetic vice principal of the school and does a good job. And then I have a team of my teachers. Tijinder is marvelous when it comes to all designing, thanks to her. Amandeep is again, a gamer and a web designer and everything when it comes to IT department. You must have seen sometimes Charu shares the screen, sometimes Amandeep shares the screen. And today we met thrice. I am going to share on mobile. Charu would say, he would say, okay, then I will share the video here, then I will do this. Teams always becomes a challenge, so there lots of coordination is required. Then there are two teachers looking after Facebook Live. They are there. Then Sharda madam is there. She has to keep on, sending messages in all our groups saying hello, hi. Somebody says I cannot join, so she has to say why don't you join Facebook? This is the link. So we are, and then we have Balpreet sir. Today he was put on the Facebook, and then we have got a young new teacher Nidhi. I'm sure next time she's going to do the presentation when it comes to the newsletter. So it's so much of coordination and so much of work. Believe me, it is lots of work, but God's grace, it is SDGs, and nobody has told us to do it. We do it with a heart. And all of us who are there in this group, everybody does it with the heart. So God has been kind. God has given a mission to us, and educator and teaching is a very pious profession for teachers. And if we can go beyond our books, beyond our classroom, then we are the true teachers. They say teachers, you affect eternity, and for SDGs we need to affect eternity. If we do that, I'm sure things would be very, very good. I'd seen one of the partners, one of the member who was present with an SDG drink behind. Is the gentleman there? Would he like to say something? I took a long time to address him, but he's not there perhaps. So anyways, thank you so much everybody. And I'm sure we'll come up with